It's getting cold out here for y'all businesses, so we're gonna talk about that today. Gotta have on a hoodie because like it's a storm out here. The economy is not good, and a lot of people are cheap. A lot of people got a poor mentality. So I'm gonna help y'all. You might have a credit repair business. You might aspire to have a credit repair business. If you don't know me, my name is Michael Benjamin. I basically help credit repair business owners scale with predictability. And when I say scale with predictability, this is through creating a bulletproof lead generation system. So you ain't got to worry about where your next client going to come from because you have to have clients to make money, and a bulletproof deletion system. Nothing is perfect, but we use these consumer laws to basically force the deletions. If we don't get what we want, we're gonna go ahead and sue the credit bureaus, debt collectors, etc. At least that bulletproof deletion system. You ain't got to worry about no Metro 2 AI, basic factual disputing, all of that. So today's video, story time. I got a story time for y'all. We're going to talk about the truth about mentorship. And I think this is going to be a good video just to help a lot of y'all with y'all mindset, especially those of y'all that's like struggling right now. You might have certain bottlenecks in your business. Maybe you don't know how to market, right? Maybe you don't know how to get consistent deletions. Maybe you don't know sales. Maybe you have a lot of leads coming in, but you just can't close them. We're going to talk about that, right? I've been in this industry for 3 years now. I got best practices I've seen. So I'm going to be able to help you. And I just want to talk about some business insights that I've noticed. And that's why we're talking about the truth about mentorship. So story time. So I was talking to my mom. Shout out to my mom. And she was basically asking me about certain mentors I used to have. And she was asking me, like, am I still learning from them? Things like that, right? So that leads to why I even want to drop the video, because I just had the conversation with her just talking about the fact that when you go through mentorship, one of the things that you got to be aware of is you want to get what you need from that mentor and then go on about your business, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that there got to be bad blood or anything, or like, you know, whatever. Like it's not that you got a bad relationship with that mentor, but you want to look at it like school. When I say look at it like school, you need to graduate. If you know you're in a mentorship program, it's 4 weeks. Do the 4 weeks, go on to the next mentor. Don't be a super senior that's in there for like years, right? And in my program, the CAT Credit Retire Your 9 to 5 mentorship, when I first launched it in 2022 of August, it's been over a year now, right? Some of the people that initially got in with the first launch of the program, some of those people, if they didn't take action, they're still technically like some of the people that just got started. So I relaunched the program. I did the 2.0. We just relaunched the 3.0 on January, right? January 1st. So I say that to say, go through the motions of the program and then go on to the next mentor. It doesn't necessarily mean that just because I don't learn from that specific mentor anymore, it doesn't mean that it's fake. It just means that I've graduated, I've grown. We're supposed to grow. And one of the things that inspired me as far as dropping this video was the case study that I did with Khaled. If you haven't seen that already, go to the playlist that I have called Client Success Stories. You're going to be able to see the interview I did with him. He was one of my mentees. He invested 5,000 with me when my VIP was 5,000. At the time I'm recording this, VIP is 10,000. It continues to go up as we continue adding more value to the program. But I say that to say he invested that amount. He was able to not only leave his 9 to 5, but out earn his 9 to 5 and learn a high income skill that he could duplicate over and over and over again. This is why it's important to invest in yourself, because some of y'all right now are struggling and you've been struggling, but you just don't choose not to invest in yourself. I have mentees that they already had motion going on in their business, but maybe it's just the marketing that they need from me, right? They know how to delete items. Maybe they have the marketing down, but they need help with how to delete items. Some of y'all like aren't good at anything within your credit repair business and you still choose not to invest in yourself. And we just got to be truthful, right? You got to call it what it is. Like you've been struggling your whole life trying to figure out this credit situation. It gets to a point that you got to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, I don't know everything. Maybe I should invest in myself. And one of the biggest things and the truth about mentorship is that you don't know what you don't know. Everybody, you don't know what you don't know. So it's not like I'm just coming on here and I'm just saying, oh, invest in yourself, invest in yourself, invest in yourself. Just to give y'all context, I'm somebody that's invested thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars into my own personal development. If I didn't invest in myself, I would probably still be working a 9 to 5 right now. Me investing in myself, I always say it. It was a specific mentorship, $3,500. I invested in myself. I was able to leave my 9 to 5. So what you think I did after leaving my 9 to 5? Okay, I invested this 3,500. I was able to leave my 9 to 5. Why don't I make an additional investment? Okay, now I'm investing. Now I'm making 5 figure investments in myself, right? So I just say that to say you want to look at mentorship as we're gonna go over it. I'm gonna draw some stuff just to make y'all more aware. But look at it as like a stepping stone. That was what Khaled said in the case study. So one mentor you get, maybe it's $100, $200, right? Let's go ahead and draw it. This is what I wanted to talk about in the video. So I think laggy. Okay. Commercial break. Attention credit repair business owners. Credit repair mentorship, the CAT Credit Retire 9 to 5 mentorship program is currently $5,000 for premium, 10,000 for the one-on-one VIP with me. The price is always going up. Some of y'all know when it was like 1,000 or even $2,500, right? So the price is always going up as we add more value because me and my students make a lot of money. And the next price increase, I'm just letting y'all know, the next price increase was supposed to be on February 1st, 2024, but we're going to make it on my actual birthday, which is February 8th. We're most likely going to suspend the VIP as well. So if you want to work with me one on one, you're going to have to get it ASAP, to be honest. And we're only going to pretty much allow you to do premium, which is going to be more than the $5,000 investment. Me and my team are still figuring out what the price is going to be. But one thing, a lot of y'all look at it like, oh, 5,000, I don't have that. First of all, as a grown man, grown woman, if you consider yourself a business owner, there's no reason why you should have that lack. You can't afford not to have it, right? So 99% of y'all, if you feel offended by that, you're not our audience anyways. Keep making the little money that you're making. Those of y'all that's the 1% that's ready to invest and get your business to the next level, I need y'all to understand too, you can finance the mentorship program. So keep that in mind, right? If you come over here, shop pay, you can check your purchasing power. You can get started today for as little as $451.29. If you don't have that to invest in your business, continue making that little ass money, continue clocking into that 9 to 5 that you do not love. Those of y'all that's ready to get to the next level, we're gonna catch you on a call. If you want to book a call, if you want to go directly and just get straight to it because you don't like wasting time, that's the type of investor I am. You can go to catactics.com. Price increase is coming. Enjoy the video. Okay, this might be mentor number one, right? Maybe this is the first mentorship you've ever invested in yourself. It could be a course. Maybe it's $200, maybe it's $500, right? So you get the information that you need from that mentor, but don't look at mentorship as a finality thing. You need to go get more mentors. So you learn what you learn from that mentor. Maybe that's a credit repair business owner mentor. I personally, I have credit mentors as well as I have non-credit mentors. I've invested with mentors just to learn more marketing. I've invested with more mentors just to learn how to be a better coach. I've invested with mentors as well, obviously, learning how to be better at credit, consumer laws, all that. I've invested with mentors to learn how to do digital products even more. So I've invested with mentors in different industries, and that's what I recommend that y'all do. The biggest recommendation I have for y'all is that you go in with a detachment mindset. Don't be so attached to the outcome. Okay, I invested $1,000. I have to make the $1,000 back today. Do the non-negotiables, do the right things, and then you're gonna catch up. You're gonna get the results. I always say, look at your future version of yourself. What would 7 figure, 8 figure, 9 figure version of you do? Right? If you never made 6 figures, what would 6 figure version of you do? Right? So just look at it like, okay, this is a stepping stone. Okay, so we invested $500 in mentor number one, right? So now we go to mentor number two. So we got mentor number two. My pen acting, it's tweaking. Okay, so we got mentor number two, right? Let's say that's 1K. So mentor number one, dang, my thing tweaking. Okay, so mentor number one is 500, right? So then mentor number two is 1K, right? So we got mentor number two. That's $1,000. And like I said, the truth about mentorship, I want y'all to look at it as stepping stones. So you got what you needed from mentor number one for $500. If that's a 4 week program and you're supposed to do what you need to do, there's no reason why you should be with that mentor for a year and you haven't done anything with the information. right? It's like school. Think about it like school, mentorship, right? So you go to number two, you invested $1,000. You want to do it in steps, 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 steps. You should always be upgrading. So then you go to mentor number three. And one thing too, y'all got to realize like these are all write-offs, right? You can write it off on your taxes. Education. Let's say you invest 2,000. Let's say you invest 2,000 into mentor number three, and then so forth. Mentor number four, 4,000 or 5,000 if you want to even round it up like that. And then mentor number five, 10,000. And then you get into the five-figure range, right? 10,000 and up. You're only going to learn more as you invest more. And one thing I'll tell y'all, again, the truth about mentorship. Every mentor might not get results. I understand that. I'm not going into it by saying that every mentor is perfect. I've been burned sometimes investing thousands of dollars with mentors. I realize that. But you got to look at it like, okay, if I want to personally develop myself, it's a non negotiable. You have to invest in yourself. And this is one thing I encourage y'all to do. Whatever your income goal is, it could be a monthly, it could be a yearly. I encourage you to invest that amount of money. That might sound scary, but I just encourage you to do it. If you invested $1,000 into yourself last year, go for like 4,000 this year. If you invested 10,000, go for 20, 40,000. Just invest more, right? So I hope that y'all can just look at mentorship in that way. Because every mentorship that I've been in that was like actually valuable, I got at least 10x of the return. You got to think about it. I invested $3,500 into a mentor to help me leave my 9 to 5. Like I was making six figures at my 9 to 5. So what's the return on that investment? Not just the monetary, but you got to look at it like time. I'm able to go to the gym whenever I want. I'm able to be happier. So I want y'all to look at mentorship with an open mind. Don't look at it like I got to get my return back today. Don't look at it like, okay, I got my credit repair business right now. I'm struggling. I'm making 5 to 10K a month. I know everything. That's a poor mentality. That's why poor people stay poor. Poor people are doing the wrong things. Rich people, rich, successful people, they're doing the right things. My students and my mentees in my mentorship program, they're doing the right thing by being in the right environment. And obviously, I shouldn't be the only mentor that they have, but I say that to say I'm a bridge to their next step. So look at mentorship as a bridge to your next step. That's why I continue investing in myself. I make it my aim. My goal is to invest more into myself every year. A lot of y'all, your goal is to make more money every year, but you don't want to invest nothing. It's a poor mentality. That's how poor people think. So I want y'all, if you had that poor mentality before, let's think about how could I invest more into myself. Obviously, do your due diligence on the person. If you're watching my videos, if you watch a certain number of my videos, it gets to a point that logic has to kick in. We've posted so many results. You can't say anything about my channel or anything as far as, scam and all that. Like you see my students and all that. At the end of the day, if you're looking at my channel, you're just like, okay, I'm still doing my research and all that. If you've watched my channel for a while, if you just found me, I'm not talking about you. But if you've been watching my channel, you've been seeing the results, you've been seeing my students run up thousands upon thousands of dollars on my client wins highlights on my IG. At that point, you're choosing to be ignorant, right? Because it's undeniable at this point. So when it comes to our program, our mentorship program, like I encourage you to do your due diligence, but it's like the results are there, the client success stories are there. But when you invest in mentorship in general, I want you to do your research because there's some people out here scamming. I understand that. I'm not going into it saying it's perfect. I've been scammed by mentors, right? But you got to think about it. That one investment might be what you need to get to the next level. You're one investment away from whatever your goal is. Maybe you want to leave your 9 to 5. Maybe you want to break past that 5 to 10K a month mark. Maybe you want to break past the 15K a month mark, 20K a month mark, 25K month mark. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to just really understand that. This is the truth about mentorship. I hope this video was valuable for y'all. If y'all are ready to change your life, ready to change your situation, definitely do your due diligence as far as my mentorship program. Go to my playlist, look at the credit repair business gems playlist. Watch through and actually take action on what I'm saying. Take action on the free information first. If you just a skeptic, right? You could be skeptical all day, but don't be a skeptical person and think your way into overthink your way into poverty. That's what some of y'all are doing right now. Those of y'all that don't want to invest in yourselves. But yeah, if you got a credit repair business and you want to make more money, I mean, we got the program for you. I know we can help you. I'm pretty positive we can help you. We can help you get better deletions. We can help you better your marketing, your sales. So at the end of the day, you just got to look at your situation. Are you going to continue to be selfish? You're looking at your mom working a 9 to 5, right? Are you going to continue to be selfish? You're looking at the fact that you work a 9 to 5. Are you going to continue to be selfish? I've been able to put myself in a situation where I don't work a 9 to 5. I've been able to bless my family. Everything's good. So I say that to say, you got to make the decision for yourself. Are you going to continue being in the same level because you know everything already? Or are you going to invest in yourself? Right. But go invest in that mentor. If you want to invest with us, like you got a credit repair business and you want to get to the next level, you can book a call in the description below. And, I don't like to waste time. So, like I said, go look at our playlist, the credit repair business gems playlist. Go look at the client success stories and just have common sense, right? At the end of the day, if you're looking at undeniable proof, which is what we have, you got to look at yourself and be like, okay, it's me that doesn't believe in myself. That's the reality. You got to look at it like, okay, it's me that doesn't believe in myself. So some of y'all need therapy. Some of y'all don't even need the mentorship at this time. Some of y'all need therapy to figure out why you don't believe in yourself. Because someone is literally showing you so much receipts of people that are succeeding in your face, yet you choose to still continue having a poor mentality. So I encourage you to break the shackles of that poor slavery mindset with your money, that little money that you're looking to hold, that's not doing nothing for you. It's in the bank, just chilling, that you got in cryptocurrency that you think that's a better investment than investment in yourself. I encourage y'all to get out of that mindset. When you're ready to make more money, when you're ready to be happier, when you're ready to get better deletions, when you're ready to have better marketing, have the CAT credit bulletproof lead generation system, the CAT credit bulletproof scaling system, CAT credit bulletproof deletion system. Go ahead and book the call below. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all tapping into these videos. Hopefully this brought you value. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.